welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. We made the crispy rice last night or yesterday, and we've got some. And I thought, because I'm about to make myself some breakfast at noon, because I always eat breakfast super late, I thought, let's put it on some eggs and see how it is. So I'm going to make what is just like my classic egg. I always call it over medium, but I have been much corrected on the internet that because I don't flip them over, it's not over. So I guess it's just like a steamed egg, but I'll show you how I do it either way. Okay, put a small pan on my small burner, and I just put it on like medium low. Sometimes I'll get it going on like medium heat, but for most of this, we're going to use low heat because I think that's the trick to getting an egg perfect, or at least perfectly the way I like it, right? You can make it however you want. If you want to have crispy edges on your egg, you want it to get fried more, like harder with crispy edges, then you want to turn this heat up higher, okay? Okay, there's no way I could crack these eggs in on camera because I'm holding my camera in my hand. But the real trick to cracking an egg in is to just be delicate. You want to pour them into the pan gently so that you don't break your yolk and everything stays nice. Now, when you see the part that's starting to turn white, that's already the cooked part. Okay, so we know that our pan is hot, but it's not sizzling. We're not getting crispy edges. So you want crispy edges, again, turn up the heat. For me, I'm just going medium, medium low, and maybe the most important part is to cover them. And this is why everyone's like, these are steamed eggs. This steam is going to cook the tops, and you'll see these orange yolks turn over to like a light pink color. So be patient. Leave it on low. If it starts to bubble and sizzle, you'll know to turn it down a little bit, but I've got mine right now on like medium low. And I'm just gonna let it hang out for a couple minutes while I put some toast in the toaster. I'm also gonna clean this little spot on my counter where I banged them, because sometimes you get a little bit of leakage and you don't want that old leaky egg. And also wash your hands, okay? See how that clear lid is such a lifesaver, because you can start to see that milky pink coming over our eggs. We are just about there. Okay, we got one finished, one super close, almost there, and one just slightly further away. You can tell where the hot spots and the cool spots are here. We're super close. I'd rather have them under than over. So I'm just gonna let it go for like another 15-20 seconds. I can tell by looking at them that one of them is a little bit over, but the other two are perfect. Okay, pour it right out. Got that little bit of butter. Definitely need a little salt and pepper. All eggs do. Pepper. Gorgeous. You know I love pepper. I love black pepper. See? So the white's completely cooked, but the yolks are still a little runny. That's how I like them. I've got hot bread, hot eggs. I'm not even gonna warm up the crispy rice. I'm just going to sprinkle it on my hot eggs. And I think that will get it warm enough. It's been sitting out at room temperature for 5 minutes, which does help take a little bit of the chill off. How much? As much as makes you happy. The level of excitement I feel about eating this. This looks so good. And we're not only adding flavor here, we're adding a little protein and a little fiber. We've got our edamame here. All right, let's crack open a bite, get it on our toast and taste. Look at that. Oh, it's like a googie egg. I need a little more crispy rice on there. Ready? So a couple things. One, it's adding a little bit of a textural component, which I love. The crispy bread and then sort of the chewy, crispy rice on top. It's salty a little bit, sweet a little bit like savory to go with this delicious, like fatty, eggy goodness. And just a little bit spicy. Not a lot, just a little. You gotta really pile it on though. More crispy rice, more. This is another reason I love to have components like this ready in my fridge. People ask me all the time, what do I do for meal prep? I don't prep meals, I prep ingredients like this. That leftover rice might have got thrown out, but because I made it into this crispy rice, now my husband has his salad, his cucumber salad. He's gonna throw this on top just to add a little something interesting and extra to his dish. I'm having my morning eggs that I have all the time. I could have just put chili crisp on them. I could have put seasoning on them. I could have put lots of different things on them. But how cool is it to have this component to put on there? So I just love having just fun little stuff like this in the fridge, ready to kind of spice up and make a dish and make it easier. Like this whole thing's on the table in 5 minutes, and that's how I like it. Because that's about how much patience I have before I need to eat. So enjoy your bite. Make some crispy rice. It's so delicious. And I love you guys. So filling. Because of all that extra protein and fiber and bulk, I'm 2 eggs in and I'm like stuffed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat the third egg. Craziness. And yet, I managed it. With my Arizona iced tea. I mean, it's breakfast and lunch, guys.